Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jen and I love to crochet plushies. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot and I appreciate every single one of those. And today's video, you guys, well, first of all, happy Monday. I did not have a video for Saturday, if you guys noticed. I was busy this weekend. I actually went and did some fall activities. It's been so fall here. It's been so cozy. I've been enjoying every moment of it. Saturday we went to the pumpkin patch. I'll insert some pictures here for you guys. I'm with my girls and we got some pumpkins and then we carved some pumpkins. At the end of this video, or here shortly, I'll put in the video of what the pumpkins that I made look like at night. But yeah, it was just fun. And then Saturday, it was like 80 degrees here, which is crazy. It is not fall weather. But we went early enough in the day to the pumpkin patch where it was like in the 60s. So it was perfect weather. And then when it was warm out, we were inside carving the pumpkin. So it was like, you know, it felt like a really good fall day. And then Sunday, my daughter had her friend over and we were painting and doing pumpkins again. And it was so cold and rainy. I don't know if you guys know this, but that is when I'm like, okay, it's fall. When it's cold and rainy, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it just, mwah, this weekend was so beautiful. I loved the fall weather. And today it's chilly but sunny. Love it. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to show you what I did over the weekend. We're going to show what I crocheted over the weekend. I will talk about them. I will have the links to the patterns down below. Because I do have a market this coming weekend. I have today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I go set up. So I have 4 days before I technically have to get ready for this market, like go and set up and all that stuff. And then the market's going to be Saturday. So stay tuned. I think next Monday I will have the market video up for you guys. So I'm so excited for this one. And if you're excited, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. So yeah, I'm just getting last minute things. If you guys can see back, I have so many from my last market. It did not do the greatest, which is going to come with my first pattern that I was working on. So my last market I did, it wasn't a very good turnout. So it was like the first one they've ever done, and those are always wishy-washy. Like, you never know if it's going to be a good or not. But if it wasn't for my pocket chickens, I wouldn't have made hardly anything. My top seller was these pocket chickens. So this is my pattern. And I did run out of the brown with the red on the top. For some reason, that's the popular one. So I made a few more of... Oh, we're throwing them now. I made a few more of these guys. So yeah, if you haven't gone and got my pocket chicken pattern yet, the link will be down in the description below. If you have, let me know what you think about it. I know I've sold a lot. It's my #1 pattern I sell as well. But I sell these little guys for $5. And I actually sell more of these than anything else. Like, they're amazing. I have them in all different colors. You can go look at my Building a Chicken Army. I made a bunch of them in different colors. I made Halloween versions. But these and the white with the red are my 2 popular. So I made a couple of those. They are so quick to work up. There's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds. 7 or 8 rounds. And then it is a no-sew. You attach your yarn with your hook to do the red comb there. But yeah, they're super fast and easy. Depending on how fast you are at crochet, I think my video when I did it, it took me 6-ish minutes to make one. Which you guys know in the crochet world for markets, that's amazing. So you can whip up a whole bunch of these, and like I sell these all the time. I have, my last market, I had these for $5, I had my pocket frogs for $5, and I had my ghosties for $5. This was the winner. They always, I don't know what it is, but it's the little chickens. I mean, they are super cute. They are adorable. But yeah, make sure you go grab that pattern. I'm going to be making more this week because I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell those. And then this next one, if I can find it, I will link it below. But this one, I made one of my little sea turtles with the glitter eyes. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of, the sun, it keeps changing. But this was, I wrote it down in my notebook from a YouTube tutorial by Crochet by Jenna. And I'll have to try to find it. It was years ago, like 2 years ago, I think. But that is how I make my turtles. I do kind of now use her Crochet by Jenna, her like sunflower turtle, but without the sunflower part, and I do different colored shells because it's a smaller turtle. I also use that. But this was one from one of her videos. So I'll have to see if I can find it, because I just have it written down in my notebook, but it is not my pattern. so I can't really post it out there. But yeah, this is a really, it's not a fast workout, but I think it's 2 hours or less, but it's worth it because like you crochet these into the body. So it is so durable. And I let people know that all the time. Like if you're worried your kid's going to break this, it's not going to happen unless they take scissors or something to it. You know what I mean? Like I love the way it's made and it's very simple. I just make a whole bunch of fins and the tail. I just make a whole bunch of those. I make a whole bunch of shells. And then I make a whole bunch of heads. And then we just kind of crochet them all together. It's a very good pattern to do like an assembly line type thing to pump out a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I only did one this weekend because like I said, I was busy. And then my allergies. Anybody else have allergies right now? Oh my gosh, they've been so bad. Like sometimes I have a good day, sometimes I have a bad day. But this weekend it was bad. And if you can hear me in my voice, like my chest, my asthma, like people are burning leaves too, so that doesn't help. But it's been a weekend. But I've enjoyed the cozy weekend. Like it was just cozy. I don't know. I just loved it. I loved it. So on to the next one. And I didn't make that much this weekend. Let me tell you, because I need to get more done. But we'll see what we get done this week. Which I think I'm only going to get one, which I'll let you know at the end of the video. I did start the next video of the big project I'm working on. And I will let you guys in on that at the end of this video. Alright, so the next one that I worked on was this cute little axolotl. Let me change your guys' camera view because I feel like it's dark. So let me move you guys over here to the light a little bit. Alright, hopefully this is better for you guys. I usually put you there because I have more room to work with. But we made this little axolotl. This was by Zach, the Zaddy. I'll have that link down below. But this is his little axolotl buddies. I just made one because I was like, I want to try to figure it out and play with it. I think they're cute, so I might make a few more of these in different colors. It was a very, very quick workup. This part, I wish would go kind of around. So my next one, I might just make it go around. And then, of course, I need to work on where the bobbles go because everybody's tension's different. Everybody who uses different yarn is different. So I now know where to move them to. But I think they're super cute. I think they will sell. I think little kids would love these little axolotls. So once again, a very cute pattern, quick make, perfect for markets, especially when you're like 4 days away like me, and you need some really quick things to make. But what do you guys think? I think it turned out cute. And like I said, I'll have this link down in the description below. And you can change up the colors so much. Like I'm trying to go through my yarns that I already have opened and keep these for like backstock. So I have a whole bunch of yarn over here too. If you guys could see my desk, oh my gosh. It's been a busy weekend. So I have not cleaned, I have not organized, I've done nothing. But I'm trying to go through all my yarn so I can make different colors. Like I could do a blue and green for like boys or something. I think a yellow and pink one would be cute. So I might work on some of these in between my big project that I have to have done before Friday for my market. So, but yeah, I think this guy took me, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes maybe max. I didn't time myself, but it did not take long at all. So that was one. Alright, and then this one was really cute. So I made the little peas in the pod. Now I put the eyes where they said, but I kind of feel like I need to bring them in a little bit because I feel like you can't see them while they're in the pod. But this is such a cute pattern. It did not take me long at all. This was another quick workup. That's why I'm going to make a few more of them. And I kind of want to put like a little sign with it that says something about, you know, we're 2 peas in a pod or something like that. I think would be cute. But it's also cute just by itself. You can stitch these in, but I like to have them where they can take them out and play with them. But like I said, the only thing I would do is move the eyeball, like just one of them in just one spot. That's all I would do. But other than that, it was such a cute, fun little thing. And you could just make up a whole bunch of these balls. They're very simple and easy. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds maybe. So you can make a whole bunch of the balls, the little peas, and then make up a whole bunch of these. Like, it was fast. It was quick. So I think I'm going to make a few more of these. I'll keep this one for myself just because I feel like the eyes need to be moved in just one spot over. Because I did have it, like, where it said 6 in between, but I think I might have done a little bit too many. I accidentally probably put one extra in there. Who knows? But anyway, I think it turned out super cute. Let me know what you think down in those comments. I also used the Premier yarn. I used pistachio for the pea color, and this is sour apple for the outer part of the pea pod. But it's so cute. I love how it turned out. I showed my daughter when she got home from church yesterday. She was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. So I will be making more of these as well before my next market. Definitely those. I'll be working on those before the axolotls. Pocket chickens are going to be the first one that I make because those sell. So I got to get making those more. All right, so this last one that I was working on, literally, that's all I made. This whole weekend I made a turtle, 2 pocket chickens, a pea pod, and an axolotl. And I will show you in just a minute. We're almost there to the end of the big project I'm working on that I ended up starting last night at like 9:30 at night. I don't know why. I was just watching TV and I was like, you know what? I need to get moving on this. So I'll show you that in just a minute. This one we are finishing up right now. So this is a gingerbread. I will put it in the link down below. This is in my Christmas favorite patterns that I bought and I love. This is the gingerbread. I do have the icing done that I have to stitch onto its head. And then we got to put on the little gumdrops and the little sprinkles on top of the icing. And then I will be done with him. So I will get him made up here and done in a little bit. But yes, this pattern, I love it so much. It's a very fast, quick workup. It only has a few color changes with the white, which is very simple and easy. The gumdrops are crocheted onto the surface. So it's the only sewing you're doing is you sew on the arms. And then you have to sew on the icing here. But it's not that much of sewing, if you know what I mean. Like, it's worth it by how cute this guy turns out. And I will get him done here and show you. So let me finish him up real quick so I can show you the finished result of how cute this cute little gingerbread ends up being. So let's finish him up. So we got the gingerbread done. It took me way longer than it should have. It's a me. It's not the pattern. The details are a little time consuming, like when you put the sprinkles on the icing and stuff. But I was going to record, I showed a little bit of putting the buttons on, but I don't know why. I just could not do it while recording. So here is our final gingerbread, and you can see his sprinkles on top. Now in the pattern, these are buttons. So you can go and get buttons if you want, but I just do where I attach the yarn and then I do a half double crochet. And then I tie it together to give it the little things. And I just made the standard gingerbread, and I love how you don't have to be good at sewing. I accidentally put the icing on a little crooked on this side more, but it's okay because it's icing. Sometimes it's not perfect, you know what I mean? So it still turns out, so even if you're not good at sewing, try it. It turns out fine because it's supposed to be icing. It's not supposed to be, you know, perfect. So yeah. But I was thinking my next one I think I'm going to do white buttons, so it's like icing. And then on top for the sprinkles, I'm going to do red and green, so it's more festive. Because you could do red and green here and red and green on top, but I feel like that would be too much. So I think just the icing and then red and green sprinkles. I think I'll do it on my next one. But there is the gingerbread. I love how he turns out. It's so cute. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I love him. Alright, so those are the patterns that I worked on this weekend that I did get done in between all my busy stuff. But the next 2 days, I'm going to try to get this next thing done. And that will be the video. Hopefully, I'll have it done for Thursday's video. And I'll show a picture right here. I am making Winnie the Dragon. Now this one I'm doing a little different. I usually use Bernat blanket yarn, but I'm using the Premier yarn. So last night, this took me like an hour and a half, just this much. This is literally just the tail, and now we're starting to go into the body, and it's going to go like that, and then we're going to make the head, which I'll show in my next video of like the different steps I take making this. I don't show me crocheting the whole thing just because it's repetitive. Like, I don't think you guys want to watch an hour long of me just crocheting. And we do have to put like the little fuzzy yarn at the end here with the tail with the wings and stuff. So yeah, this is my project I started. I didn't know what colors to do because I feel like I might need 2 skeins of the body color. So I went with white because no matter what I do for the back fuzzy part, it'll be cute because it's just white. I did want to make one with this flux yarn. I just feel like it might be too big on the Premier yarn, but I don't know. I might still be able to, oh, I might still be able to get away with it. That might still work. So I might be using this one on that, but I don't know. I just love this when I got it at Michael's and I grabbed it. Because I've done a white with pink fuzz yarn. That was the very first Winnie the Dragon I made. And then I recently, over on my TikTok, made another one. I believe those pictures is on Instagram. It was like a tealish color body with the white down the back, which was really cool. So I'm excited to see how this one turns out because I am using the Premier yarn with a size 4 hook instead of Bernette yarn with a size 7 hook. So it is going to be smaller, but it's still going to be big because, like I said, this is just the tail. So I'm excited. If you guys are excited, give me that thumbs up. And that should be on Thursday's video. So I'm going to be working on that the rest of today and tomorrow. And tomorrow I do have a hair appointment, so we'll see how much I can get done tomorrow. But I have Wednesday as well. So this will be the last big project I have before the market. So the market is this weekend, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Let me know which one of these was your favorite. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.